So your Airtable CRM has contacts, but does it have context? You've got leads with name, email, and company perhaps, but someone still has to do research to decide whether this lead is worth pursuing. Is it qualified? And unfortunately, that person is usually a sales manager, somebody whose time is much better spent elsewhere. They'll go ahead and check the company, the person that reached out, what the company does, their industry, their expected budget, and then decide whether that lead should be pursued. You do that for one lead and it's no issue, no stress at all. But start doing that for 50 leads, 100 leads, 500 leads, and all of a sudden you've got a painful manual qualification process. Yes, there are platforms out there that will tell you we can bring in AI agents to get this done for you. However, once again, you're managing multiple tools, multiple products, multiple platforms, and more importantly, multiple subscriptions. So what if I told you you could do this within Airtable? Well, you can. And not only are we able to enrich your lead data and qualify those leads, but we can also automate what happens next, creating an opportunity and linking it to the lead, creating a deal and deciding the estimated value, the win probability, and more importantly, sending out a link for a discovery call. All of that automated within the platform you use to manage your leads. Let's not waste any time and we'll jump straight into what we have built here so that you can build something for your business. We've got our CRM base. Now, it looks quite simple at first. That's intentional. It's for the sake of this video. We've got just two tables, our leads table and our opportunities table. Here is where our leads are populated. We've created an Airtable form connected directly to this table where we collect a first name, last name, email, and company. However, you will notice that we've got a lot more fields within here. Budget is one, which is a manually generated field. Same with stage, somewhat. You'll see what I mean soon enough. Then we've got lead score, which is a formula, and a whole bunch of AI enriched fields. Here we're using the field agent offered by AI in Airtable to give us more context on a lead. We'll look at that soon enough. What I've also done is I've created a fill out form. The reason I've done this is because I want a form that better portrays our brand, our business, and you simply can't get that done with an Airtable native form. But you might be wondering, how can I populate my Airtable table from fill out? Super easy. They offer a direct native integration with Airtable, so anytime someone fills out this form, it automatically populates here. Then, not here, sorry, here. Then you've got a better looking form to embed on your website, to include in a Facebook ad campaign, a Google ad campaign. You're able to better portray your business. And not only that, you get better functionality with a form builder like Fill Out. So I've left a link in the description of this video where you can get started with Fill Out and Desire. We've got plenty of videos on that today. But we are focusing on enriching your data, enriching your leads in Airtable. Now, I know that you're aware of platforms out there that offer you AI agentic enrichment, sales enrichment, but that means you're going to be paying for another product and you're going to have disconnected tools. Instead, you can have this done directly within Airtable, and it's a feature a lot of people aren't aware of. So let's actually look at what's going on here. We've mentioned these fields. Let's look at the stage and the lead score. The stage is manually set, but also automatically set. You'll notice directly to the right, we've got a lead score. And you might notice that those with a lead score higher than 75 are automatically qualified. That's because we've set that up in the back end. Here we can see that we've got qualify lead based on lead score. When a record matches conditions of lead score being above that 75, well, update the status to qualified. Not only that, we're automatically creating an opportunity in our opportunities table so that our sales team can jump straight in. No manual work, no admin, that happens automatically for us. Let's jump back to leads. Now, what about the lead score? How are we determining that? Well, we've created a formula that takes into account the context of our AI enriched data. We have an AI field that automatically finds the website for us, which means we're not asking our lead in the form, risking a drop-off rate, and their LinkedIn profile. So if we reach out to them by email and they don't respond, well, we've got their LinkedIn here and ready. That is done automatically through Airtable's AI. It will cost you credits though, so I'm going to leave in the description of this video some helpful understanding on the pricing. Those credits really aren't that much. And if you are managing a large set of leads, the time and resources that you put into manual research, into a subscription of an AI enrichment platform, they far outweigh what you're going to spend with your AI credits here. So we've got AI generating or finding the website for us from just these fields here and the company as well. We've got the LinkedIn profile of the person being found through AI. The industry, we've actually set specific. We can see this is a field agent, but we've actually defined what the options are because we are only working with specific clients in specific industries. And that will too define what the outcome of the lead score is. The lead score is taking into account the industry, the company size, the role, location, the annual recurring revenue, all of the context that we need to understand what is the lead score here. And that defines whether it's a lead we should pursue. We don't have a founder, a sales admin, a sales manager going through and doing this. Instead, we've created a system that does this for us so that we can focus on closing sales, on providing services, on growing our business. So we've got company size, Airbnb, which is this lead here. We can see we've got the company Airbnb, the website, the profile of the lead that reached out, the industry, the company size, the role. Now, I should better update this because it's just taking into account these are all platforms and software, but perhaps we could get more granular on the industry specifically. I just quickly did it for the sake of this video. We've got the location, the annual recurring revenue. This is an automated status once it is enriched. This updates, but you'll notice here pending, failed, enriched. And then the opportunities that have been created. So we can see here that we have Airtable as a system doing the work. We'll notice here, let's run this agent. Let's run this agent. Chief Executive Officer, Chief Executive Officer. We have the agent doing the tasks that we had to previously do manually. We'll jump into this one particularly, and we can see here that we have the ability to automatically generate that AI enrichment. Or as you saw, click the button to run agent. So that's up to you. Perhaps you want to save on the credits, or you're not stressed, you want to save time and resources more importantly, you can set that there. We also have the ability within here to set the context. So we're bringing in the email, the company, that's for the role. So that's the person that's actually come in. We could include the name, but we already have enough information from the email. Then for the location specifically, we'll confirm that change. For the location specifically, we're bringing in the email and the company. We don't need to bring in the person. And what else have we got here? Annual recurring revenue. You'll notice that much like with ChatGPT, you could copy the name, the email, the company, jump into ChatGPT and set it there. But we had this happening automatically. We've also got the ability to decide what the output is like and the AI model we're using. We have the ability to connect to OpenAI, to Claude, to Llama, to a number of platforms or a number of AI models there. You're not stuck within just using one particular model, which I should flag is usually the case for those promised AI agentic enrichment tools out there. We have much more power here. And the important part to take away here is that we've got this already within our CRM. Now, most of you probably have your CRM connected to your project management. So once you have a lead go into opportunity or deal, and then you close that, all that data, that context, that enrichment goes directly into your project management, or it can, depending on how you work. So let's keep looking at this here. We've now got an opportunity. We're bringing in things like the lead, the company, the budget, if they have that available, as well as the lead score and the company ARR. Now, once a lead has been qualified and moves into opportunity, that's where our team begins their work. They're not stressing about the leads that are coming in and are they qualified? Should we pursue it? We have an automated system doing that for us. So let's look at this. We've got an opportunity priority. We've got high, medium, medium. This itself is a field AI agent deciding whether it is, and it's taking the context of this opportunity. So here we can see we've got the new opportunity statuses. We've got budget, the lead score, company ARR, the estimated value. So we've created an AI agent that takes into account things like what's the annual recurring revenue. You will want to take into account the pain point and the needs of the lead if you do have that in your request form. And we've also got here our win probability. So we can see the budget was provided for Basecamp, their company ARR, the lead score, the estimated value, and from that we're able to determine what's the probability of us actually closing this. Now, again, you will want to get deeper, and more granular into what fields you actually have included to better have an outcome of what a win probability is. But if we open this, I will let you know that we also have within here, where is our budget? We have the ability to make these fields optional. So you might want an outcome to only happen if particular fields are provided, if context is there. But for us, we've made it optional because we know that the budget isn't always provided. At Automation Helpers, we see a lot of leads that are coming through our YouTube videos, like the one you're watching right now. It is not always the case where they provide their budget for us. And let's say in many instances, it's not actually the case. Well, we don't want to have our win probability, our estimated value, our process, and our workflows defined by that budget because it's not always provided. And that'll break our system, our sales pipeline. So we're able to make this an optional field. And we can rely on other things like who is the lead? What is their annual reoccurring revenue? What was the lead score provided for them? And then we have an output. Now, each sales process and each sales pipeline is unique. So, depending on how you actually run things, will define how you actually decide what your estimated value output should be, what the win probability should be. We only work with particular ICPs, those with a large enough budget, those in a particular industry, those with a large enough employee size. So you'll want to take those things into account. Let's say, for instance, a hotel comes through and you only work with software. Well, directly, you can use your lead score to take into account, here it is, to take into account the matter that that industry doesn't suit your ICP. So instantly, they're disqualified, much like we had here with Airbnb. But enough discussing enrichment. If you're unsure of how you can get started with how to actually prompt the field agent in Airtable, you can lean on, you guessed it, AI to assist you. You can jump into ChatGPT, into Claude, whatever model you use, and ask, I'm going to be using the Airtable AI field, the field agent, the enrichment agent. And I need to understand how I can better prompt it and give it context to find out for me the win probability or the estimated value of a service. We usually charge 5,000, 10,000, or 20,000 to our service clients. You'll be surprised how well it will actually help you to get a better understanding of how you can approach this task. But if you do need help in setting up an automated sales pipeline or a better structured CRM, well, you know that we offer that service. So I've left a link in the description of this video where you can get a free 30-minute consultation with one of our experts to get an architecture session and get a better streamlined operating system built for your team. Well, let's get back to this because I did make a promise to you. Now, before we move on to the automated discovery call email or booking, I'm just going to show you how you can add a field agent. So whenever you create a new field in Airtable, you'll notice the field agents here: analyze attachment, research companies, find image from web, or create a custom agent. Let's select this. In there, you'll input your instructions like, I need you to decide or determine what the estimated value of this opportunity is, and then provide the context by adding a field or typing the @ and then you'll be able to select fields from this table only. So if we had an opportunity, let's discard that, and we're trying to enrich the data of the opportunity, we'd actually have to have the context fields within here, like lead, company, contact email that we brought over from our leads table. But let's look at the automation of, we get a lead come in, it gets a lead score, it moves to qualified, it creates an opportunity. Next, we need to send a discovery call link. So we could have a button that does that directly. We could create a button that is discovery call, click that, it opens up email, but I prefer that we do this through an automation. We've got the status discovery call. I just changed the contact email to my email here. We'll go automations. Let me actually revert this back to new opportunity. Go to automations. We'll create a new automation here, or we could use Airtable Omni to get this done quickly, but we are pretty quick ourselves. Opportunity. The condition will be that when the opportunity status is equal to discovery call, we send an email. Now you can connect Gmail. You could send this through Microsoft email or Slack. That's down there, Outlook. But we're going to just do it through Airtable's email. Now, here's where we bring in the context. The two will be the contact email. You will need to have this on the opportunity table. Where are we? There we go. Oops, I actually had to select the value. So email, the value there. Subject, that would be the opportunity or the deal. I'm just going to type let's go. And the message, hi there. We want to add some personalization to this. It needs to be professional. The name, which is actually the lead. Book your discovery call here. Or whatever you like to include, the team at AH. And I'll just grab my link. And we'll just quickly check that that is set up correctly. Might as well include the opportunity. Cool. We won't bother generating a preview. Let's just turn this on. We can rename it here. I'm just going to leave it as it is. And again, the contact email has been updated to mine. Let's go discovery call. And we should see. Yep. 1 second. Let me open up my emails. We've received yeah, of course, because we've got a different name now. I was confused, but we can see that we've received the email from Airtable. If you can see that on my blurry phone, we've got, hi there, the name. Please book a discovery call with our team. We're excited to get moving. All the best. So not only can you have the enrichment of your data, your leads within Airtable, but you can also automate your entire sales pipeline. We've got another video that's coming out soon, which is looking at that, automating your leads and your sales pipeline with Airtable. So if you aren't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do, because that will be released soon. If you are looking for help with getting a system like this set up, or you're looking to better streamline and automate your operations, again, I've left a link in the description of this video where you can get a completely free 30-minute consultation with one of our experts at Automation Helpers today. So go ahead and book that consultation